Hi, welcome to Back on Track. I'm Sandra Griff, and I am an energy movement facilitator, and I help you clear your clutter, mind, body, soul, and home. If you'd like to know more about me, you can visit my website at www.everchanginglife.ca. So feel free to comment or ask questions as this is happening, and if the topic resonates with you, please let me know. Future or questions that you ask may end up as topics in my future shows. Today's topic or question is, what is your energy and why should you care? It's a pretty big topic. We don't have a whole lot of time to cover it, but I'll go through the basics, and if you need to know more, reach out and let me know. So everything is energy, and it's simply a scientific fact. It's quantum physics, and there are hundreds of scientists who have been studying this for years, and they know way more than I do, and they've told us everything is energy. We are just a ball of energy. So I'm not talking about electricity, and I'm not talking about how much zip we have in our step. I'm talking about our emotional energy, the energy that comes from our thoughts and feelings. So energy vibrates at different levels, and that's what makes everything different. That's what makes this table I'm sitting at different than my physical body. But energy, no matter what form, can be felt. And that's the thing. Energy is palpable. So have you ever walked into a room and felt uncomfortable? Have you ever felt like someone has maybe just had a fight, an argument, a disagreement? You felt negative energy. That's energy. Or have you ever been at a concert? My daughter was about 15, and I was listening to a Garth Brooks tape, and it was a live performance, and I was getting so excited because I could feel the energy coming from the audience, even though the audience was on the tape. And my daughter was looking at me like I had lost my mind. A few weeks later, she went to a concert in the city, and she came home and said, "Mom, I felt it." She said the band was on stage and there were like 15,000 kids in the audience. And she said, "I felt my energy rising because everybody in the room was singing that song. All of their energy was combined to make this great thing happen, this boiling over of energy." Sadly, that's also how riots happen. It's a boiling over of energy. So whether good or bad, that is what happens with your energy. And this is why you should pay attention to your energy. So you can't see it, but you sure can feel it. And we feel it every single day, whether we acknowledge it or not. And if you can acknowledge it, you're better off, because then you can control it. So why should you care? If your energy gets stuck long enough, you can actually get sick or develop a disease. And we get what we vibrate. We get what we put out for energy. So if you're putting out sad, depressed, angry energy, then that's what you're going to get back. And I'm betting that you don't actually want to get that kind of energy back. You would prefer to get happy, joyful, helpful energy. So you get what you put out. Remember that. I'll be reminding you of it here shortly. And have you ever heard the expression, hard work is rewarded? And worked really, really hard and not gotten rewarded for it. It's because the energy you were probably putting out was not really positive energy. You were probably thinking, "I'm going to get it this time, damn it." That energy is going to get you more of what you have. You don't want more of what you have unless what you have is joy, happiness, and abundance. And you can't fake energy. You can fake a smile. You can fake a laugh. Ha 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 ha. But you can't fake energy. Energy comes from within us. It's not something that we can fake. You fake it until you make it. You can't fake energy. If your energy is low, if your vibration energy is low, you're going to be attracting low vibration energy. You're going to feel like you have bad luck. And our energy is always changing and completely dependent on our emotions and our feelings. So if your emotions are sad, defeated, or depressed, that's the kind of stuff that's going to come back to you. Whatever you feel is what you're going to see, because that's what you're attracting. So if you want to attract abundance or joy, you need to be vibrating at those levels. You need to be feeling that energy so that you can put it out. So what actually happens when your energy gets stuck or blocked? You can feel off or out of sorts. You can stub your toe and have a bad day. There's all kinds of ways for you to feel your energy is off. You could just be feeling out of sorts and not know why. You could be feeling down. You could be feeling blue. Your body could stop working properly. You could start having stomach problems. You could have headaches, aches and pains that you're not sure why they're there. And your mind stops working properly. When our energy is off, we sometimes slow our breathing down when we're not feeling great. When we slow our breathing down, our mind stops working properly. And when our mind stops working properly, we can't think. And when we can't think, we can't solve our problems. Our body functions with oxygen. So if we slow down our breathing, we're slowing down our body as well. So you can just feel out of sorts. That's what happens when your energy gets stuck or blocked. So what can looking after your energy do for you? Because that's really important. What's in it for you? It can simply make you feel better. It can make you healthier. It can help you stay healthy. It can sometimes even reverse disease. It can help relieve emotional and physical pain. It can help you get what you're looking for. It can help you get what you're wanting. And it can actually change the direction of your life. So if you don't like the direction of your life, this is something you may want to consider. So how do you start raising your energy, your vibration? You start by taking personal responsibility for your thoughts and feelings. You need to take personal responsibility for your energy. And it's more than just positive thoughts. It's more than just positive thinking. It's more than just those positive words. You need to feel it. But you do need to watch your thoughts. And recognize where you are. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. But the longer you stay there, the more you will attract more of it. And that's not what I'm thinking you probably want in your life. I don't know anyone who has, when they were growing up, said, "Oh, I'd like to be sad for the rest of my life." All of us are looking for happiness. Happiness is within us. When we locate the happiness within us, it comes out, which is awesome, because when it comes out, then we attract more of it, because we get what we put out. So you can't change what you don't acknowledge. You need to be aware that you are in this state of discontent and work towards getting out of it. And one of the great things that I love about feelings and thoughts, good or bad, we can change them. We don't have to keep them. They may pop up, and they do, stuff that we may not want. We get these feelings and thoughts because that's how our mind works. They pop up. We don't want them. Great news is you don't have to keep them. You can change them. You can pick the thoughts and feelings that you want. You don't have to be stuck with the thoughts that are just popping up. When my mom was about 65 years old, and I was just getting into this, and of course when you just get into something, you are extremely excited about it and you share it with everyone you know, and I was so pumped. I was vibrating pretty high. In fact, I was vibrating so high that lots of people said to me, "What are you on?" I would have to say, "Air." I'm just on air. I'm just happy. I had lived a life that wasn't very happy, and when I discovered I could just choose to be happy, I was just ecstatic. So I was over the top happy for a while. Now, over the top with anything for an extended period of time is probably not a good thing. It's not a sustainable thing. So my mom had come to visit, and she said, "What are you doing? Like, how are you doing this? I've never seen you like this before. I want what you have." And I said, "Mom, you just have to make the choice. You just choose it." And she gave me this dumbfounded look and said, "Seriously? You just chose it? You just chose it?" Yes, I just chose it. I just chose to be happy. Now, I chose happy 75 times a day when I was first starting out. As I became happier, I had to choose less because that was just my natural state of being. It is work at the beginning to change anything. But she was just so amazed that that's all it was. That's all I did. That is all I did. I made a choice. It is the most amazing thing I've ever done. And I've never felt anything like that in my life. And you don't have to go that big. You don't have to change your whole life. There are people listening who will be going, "Are you kidding me?" And that's okay, because as human beings, we require proof. We need to prove that this is real. So here's your challenge. When you go out to the grocery store or the coffee shop or the gas station, the next time you're around people, instead of just having a blank face or a mad face, try smiling at someone. You don't even have to be happy, because you can fake a smile. Can't fake energy, but you can fake a smile. Smile at someone and see what happens. I bet they smile back. 9 times out of 10, they'll smile back. It's the most amazing thing. So if we get to choose our thoughts and choose our emotions, even though they pop up, we still get to choose which ones we keep. Why wouldn't you choose the good ones? Choose the good ones. Choose the ones that make you feel better. Quick story. I was working in an office, and I had received this phone call, and I answered his first question, which was, "Oh, so what's the weather doing?" And he said, he asked me what the weather was doing. Sorry, lost track. Elizabeth just popped up and said, "It works. I do it all the time." It's wonderful. There's proof. Someone else can see it and do it. So I answered the phone, and he said, "So how's the weather?" And I said, "Oh, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day today." And he said, "Really? I heard the weather forecast. It was supposed to be raining in where you are." I said, Oh. I looked out my big window, the window that covered half my wall, and sure enough, it was raining. But the sun was in my world. I was feeling the sun. I was feeling the effects of the sun because I chose to feel the sun. So it's as simple as that. Choose what you want. And perception. Perception is everything. You get to choose how you think. So perception, choose your thoughts, be grateful. Be grateful. Gratitude is a huge part of this. Everyone has something to be grateful for. Something to be grateful for. So we look after our body by washing it and massaging it and brushing our teeth. We look after our body all sorts of ways. We look after our brain by feeding it and reading, talking, puzzles. We look after our spirit with community. We look after our home. We repair it, we clean it, we maintain it, we renew it. You should look after your energy too. Your energy can get you what you want. So that luck that you think you don't have could simply be your low-level energy. The job that seems to be just out of reach could just be a low vibration. And that elusive happiness that you can never lay your hands on could just be your perception. So what is holding you back? Could be your energy vibration. I appreciate you joining me with my first episode of Back on Track. Remember to post your comments and questions because they could end up as a future topic. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.